Hey, Dennis.
Yes, I have something else just to add up. All
Okay.
right. So, one of the somebody, a member sent me one of our members sent me to ask me to clarify. Okay, on my submission on these grants and the loans. Let me just take a minute of your time just to clarify this. What I was saying is that as the chairman told us that the World Bank had asked us members to notify them on how much loans and existing loans that we have. I would kindly suggest that in one of our submissions to the World Bank, we should include the following things. And this is both to the World Bank, but also to the government. If we can lobby as Auto, as a sector, Auto together with our other partners in tourism. So this is Auto together with Uhoa, together with Wukota, together with Usaga, and all these other member associations under probably the Uganda Tourism Association. We could try and lobby the World Bank, okay, whichever path you want to take, either UTA or as Auto or as a different partners, so that we can grow this number. Whichever path you want to take, can we ask to subsidize the loan interest that are going to accrue for the period that it has to be required for tourism businesses to resume the normal course of business? What I am saying here is that for those of our members who have loans, interest is accruing. The banks may try to relax the interest for a couple of months, but then you're not sure when your business will actually pick up and get back to full swing. So one of the interventions could we in our proposals to World Bank, to UDB, or even to the government, as they put up a stimulus fund for tourism as a sector, can part of this go towards paying off the interests of some of these loans that members have acquired for a period, say, of about 12 months? And also, more to this, as we lobby the government as tourism, and this is why it is very important to lobby the government, not just as tour operators, to lobby the government together with other sectors so that we can have a bigger voice and we can be viewed as a multi-sector approach. Can we ask the government and also some of our funders, probably specifically to tourists, to provide a liquidity grant to cover staff salaries and until the tourism and until the tourism business resumes to normal? Because you see, that is the biggest interest of the government, for us to be able not to downsize our employees. Because if we all let go of our employees, where will these guys feed? They have families, they have other people to take care of. It's gonna be it's gonna be hell for them. So if we can ask for liquidity grant from the government, because I believe this can be quicker, and as Mr. Kayendo and your team have said, as you engage the Ministry of Finance, we should try and use this as a multi-sectoral approach, because you see the hotels and the lodge owners employ more people than we, the tour operators. If we gather together with them and pushed for this liquidity grant to cover just issues to do with salaries, office expenses, and survival costs, because this is what is most important, and the trickle-down effect for it, and for the benefit of it in creating social harmony is great. Now, and finally, we need to encourage to put in place like a recovery funding scheme, which can be long term, and with this, it will have conducive rates to enable tourism operate, to acquire required liquidity fund for launching and running activities for a period of at least 12 months thereafter. So everything we are trying to do, we should have both the short-term measures, which can be in form of liquidity grants, but then the long-term measures, which can be the recovery funding scheme that can probably go on for a year and a half, alongside the grants that we are trying to push for. Hopefully, the member that asked that question gets it a little bit more clearer now. Thank you so much.